After a long lunch at Molino, we're continuing on, and it looks like it's gotten a bit overcast. And I'm going to make an adjustment for y'all. That should help. After Molino, we start heading downhill into a turnoff that'll take us to two choices. One would be Santiago, which is where we're heading. The other choice is going to be La Vega. La Vega's a good-sized city. Very, very good for cars. I'm going to slow down so you enjoy. You don't want to miss this turn. Oh, my God. And it's excellent for cars and various high-end items. There's a lot of car dealers there, and car dealers are no different than they are back in most of your countries. Some are honest, some are not, so there's really no difference there. You're best off to make friends with a couple of people or a professional who does a lot of purchasing for cars, like an architect or a lawyer, and they'll recommend you once you build trust to somebody that their families have dealt with. You're going to see a lot of hairpin turns now coming in, and we're going to run down a little bit further to an area that my wife loves called the Chinese Gardens, and it really does look like the mountainsides of China, except with the odd palm tree thrown in. But other than the palm trees, it does look a lot like that part of the country, part of the world. I've been there a few times. We're here with a couple of other folks that are with us enjoying the experience, as it looks like they're moving here someday soon, and they wanted to really get a better look at what all the shopping is like. So we're coming into the Chinese Gardens real soon, and I'm going to turn it off for now. So continuing on, we're just going to be scissoring down a bunch of hairpins because this part of the mountain is a much steeper drop off than the other. We got opposing traffic here, horse, dog, and another beautiful scene. If you could see it on the corner of the camera of what Leanne calls Chinese Gardens, it's absolutely beautiful. And that's also a gorgeous picture, isn't it?
It really is.
I'm just going to pull off, guys, to give you the deluxe version of this, so we'll be right with you. Just wanted to do a nice, slow, panoramic view of what Leanne loves to call the Chinese Gardens. And I'm going to go back again the other way, and then you'll be able to see why she calls it that. Larry's going to edit it. It is a little bit windy, and I can only do the best that I can. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I'll add in a couple of steals, and I myself could look at this for the rest of my life and never get tired of it. Okay, we're going to catch up with you when we're in the city of Santiago. Okay, this is Barry and the gang, and we're out. And here with a couple of clowns from America named Stan and Ethel, but we'll keep the rest of it private. Just left Texaco for a bathroom break. We're coming into Santiago now. One of the things you need to start watching in Santiago, about another mile and a half up the road, is a lot of the manhole covers have been stolen, so the holes are vacant. If you're running an SUV or a bigger rimmed vehicle, not a problem. If you're running a smaller tire car, it will bust your rims if you hit it. So you need to give yourself a little bit of space between you and whoever else that is in front of you. Just a word to the wise on that. And we're coming up here on a new highway, one of the 6 new projects that is just about completed. This actual highway we're going to go under now actually bypasses the city of Santiago, so it's kind of like a perimeter road, so to speak, and it will allow you to get to Santo Domingo. And just a point of why Leanne and I like to make ourselves available, but we don't push people, only if you ask us. And that is Another couple that's visiting us too just texted us and they said, we're in San Francisco de Macorís. Are we anywhere close to where we wanted to be in Samaná? And they just headed into the middle of the country without even knowing it, where if they would have texted and said, this is where we want to go, where should we turn, we would have told them. So they missed the signs, and now they're about 2 hours, 2.5 hours away from where they originally wanted to be. So anyway, we're going to cut off now into beginning into Santiago, and we're going to catch you up on our first stop, which is La Serena, which is a very big family chain. There's a sleeping cop on the road, so ignore the bumps. And it's very much like you guys in Florida would say Publix, or one of your major chain grocery stores that has everything. So I'm going to cut off now. Enjoy the beginning of the chaotic traffic and going every direction. We'll catch you on the fly. This is Barry in the group. Bye for now. Hey guys, we're turning off. We are definitely in Santiago, República Dominicana. And we're going to be stopping at La Serena. Is a family-owned franchise of grocery stores that pretty much will have anything any American grocery store will have. I'm going to take a couple of pictures in there for all you in YouTube land that aren't with us yet. And then we're going to go around a monument, which I'll brief you about the history of that monument, onto a store that I think you would call like Superstore or Sam's Club in America. Very, very much the same. In fact, the same family owns it, the Price family. So we're going to just go through some of the chaotic traffic here, and this is what it's like in the larger cities. Real estate is very expensive in these cities, and they're wonderful to visit for supplies and stuff, but not my idea of living in it. So I'm going to cut off camera now and just pick it up on the outside of La Serena. La Serena, I believe La Serena is a mermaid, right, Leanne?
Yes.
Serena means mermaid, so it's the mermaid is the name. Thus their emblem, there's a big tail like a whale's tail or a mermaid tail. And we'll catch you up there in the parking lot, okay? So my wacky friends, my wife and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye. Hey guys, it's Barry with you, and I'm just going to do a quick panoramic. I'm going to get into the store. My wife and our friends are already in there pulling shopping carts. You know how that goes. And just to give you an idea, Las Serenas, and that's the width of it. The store runs about 1.5 city blocks long. We'll catch up with you inside. This is Barry. Just giving, well, Barry can't resist a panoramic view, and it's possible. And I thought it would be nice to go up on the second floor just to give you a little idea. There's all the checkout counters. And there you have it, La Serena, okay? We're going to pick this up. We're going to stop and have lunch. They have a fantastic food court here, and it's definitely not full of all kinds of junk food. And then we're going to head on to the Superstore or Price Smart. Okay, so this is Barry, and we'll catch you on the fly. Bye. Okay, so we're now in the meat section. Refrigerated meats, some produce, fruits, deli where you can buy your meats by the pound, cheeses. We have cheeses here from this country. We have your typical, as you would say, I'm looking at it now, Kraft and those type of brands, but we also have many, many cheeses from Europe. And for you cheese lovers that want a high quality cheese, I really can't stress enough that you may want to consider some of the European cheeses. Baked goods, fresh daily, all these different cheeses, Denmark, Havarti, Swiss, actually from Switzerland, German, Gouda, all different things. Yeah, so here we are approaching the meat section, fresh fishes, fruit, veg. do just a quick panoramic look. This gives you an idea of the width of the store. Various lettuces, fruits. It's pretty much the same as a grocery store you'd be used to back in the West. So I'll do a bit more and we'll catch on to the next store. As we see here, we're various vegetables, fruits, carrots, lettuces, plums, cauliflower. And of course, Old Barry, what trip to the store would be complete without a leisurely stroll down the aisle of alcohol. And let's see what's in store for Old Barry. And, oh, there's a special. There we go. That is a bottle of 15-year-old for about $12 and change. So guys, that gives you a view of what we got in store in this place, and we'll catch you on a store up next, probably about 3 times as big. So we'll catch you soon. Bye.